Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. I'm so glad you could join me for the Energy and Yoga Show with me, Irena. So today, overwhelmed to empowered. Let's face it, life keeps happening and there's all sorts of moments where we might feel like we're just drowning. We're drowning and we're looking for the answers and we just would love a brief reprieve. A moment to collect our thoughts, to catch our breath, and I have just the practice for you that is going to make all the difference. It will help you break through those obstacles and actually find those answers within that people love to talk about when they say, the answers are within. Well, okay, but how do we get to those answers and where is that source, right? That answer depository or repository being fed from, just like a well. Is it being fed from a fresh spring or is it being fed from somewhere else? Lots of interesting layers to look at here. I'm going to invite you to grab a chair or a wall and I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing this coming Monday night on October 1st from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a sneak peek just for you, my friends, because that overwhelmed to empowered, I'm going to go into great detail Monday night on, and I'll put a link in the comments where you can find out more information. For now, grab your chair or grab a wall, and we're going to play. So you'll see, I've got my chair and my mat all set up. I love using a chair for this particular pose because it's really relaxing on your back. You can do this with a couch. If you don't have those tools accessible, a wall. You sit with your right hip next to chair or wall, lean back on your elbows, and simply place for the chair your calves right up onto it. And you can just simply then wiggle down to your back. If you have the wall, just feet against wall. And this should feel really, really good. It's a resting position for your back if it's been achy, and it's a nice pose to calm the mind so that if you've been worried, if the mind has been racing, this will help. So I'm going to have you get nice and comfortable, and as you get nice and comfortable in that position, I'm going to talk you through a little guided visualization. And as you jump on, let me know if you've ever done restorative yoga in the comments for some of my friends. And otherwise, just relax here in this very restorative yoga pose with your legs on the chair or the wall and close your eyes. Now, as your eyes have closed, imagine Mother Earth lovingly reaching up and holding onto your feet, anchoring you. Should feel very calming and very grounding. Relax the soles of your feet, relax your toes, and even allow gravity to help your thighs settle into your hips. And as the thighs settle into the hips, your lower back will naturally begin to relax. Relax the belly, the chest, the neck and the shoulders. Relax the upper arms, the inner elbows, the forearms and the palms. And encourage your fingers to let go of their tight grip. Relax your head, heavy on the floor, softening your face and relaxing your jaw. Just breathing. And imagine a beautiful column of light that comes from the center of the heavens above. Beautiful golden light in through the crown of your head, down the throat, down the center line of the body, to the lower belly, through the pelvic floor, between the legs, connecting you to the very center of the earth itself. And you have this very connected experience with the heavens above and the earth below. And I invite you to visualize a beautiful light, little golf ball size of light in the upper belly, right around the diaphragm. And this light is one that can light your path, or it can be an inspiration to others. And I invite you to very slowly slide as if it was on a dimmer switch, like in a living room or dining room. Slide that dimmer switch up a little bit so that the light within lights up your entire body so you feel luminous and bright. Slide that dimmer switch up a little bit more so you light up to the corners of the room. Chasing any of the darkness or the shadows away, illuminating areas that maybe you were unaware of, important information that should be known, a light shed on. Slide that light up a little bit more, that dimmer switch, so you light up your entire house and maybe even to the edges of your neighborhood. Just lighting up the path before you like the headlamps or headlights on a car so that you can see in the evening, knowing that we really only need to see so far ahead of ourselves to take the next step. We don't have to have all of the information right now in this moment, because often that can be overwhelming. And many times it doesn't make sense, and it just frustrates and creates anxiety in our world. So one more little deep breath, and you slide that dimmer switch up a little bit more so you light up to the edges of your town. Just illuminating, taking ownership of your gifts, recognizing the answers that might be bubbling to the surface or that you might be seeing around you now that you're shedding a light onto them. And then slowly, slowly slide that dimmer switch back down to a place that feels really good for you right now. So maybe you're just lighting up the room you're in, just yourself, or you're just keeping a nice, slow, steady light there in your upper belly. And just take one more breath, seeing if there's any particular answer that may have bubbled to the surface or an idea that popped into your head. Wiggle your toes and fingers a little bit. Bend your legs. And slowly roll to your right, pausing on your right side for a very brief moment, allowing yourself to recalibrate after being inverted or upside down. And using the strength of your arms, very slowly press up to seated. And take a breath. And just notice the difference between how you feel now versus when we originally began. So we're going to go into a deep, wonderful journey like this, 60 minutes on Monday night. So that's October 1st from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. A guided visualization similar to what I just brought you through, but to really discover an answer to something you've been searching for. Maybe you've had that burning question and you just would love a light to be shed on it, some answer to be revealed. This is the night that you want to come to and attend. I have a cap on how many people I'm accepting, so I've got a few more spots available. I'd love to have you join me this very special VIP night. I'm going to have it recorded, so if you can't join me live, there will be the recording that's sent out to you, yours to keep. I will put the link below, but a quick way to get to it is bit.ly, so bit.ly/capital O for overwhelmed, capital T for 2, capital E for empowered. So overwhelmed to empowered, one word, just capitalizing the O, the T, and the E. But I'll put that in the link below. Join me. I would love, love, love to have you. I have a few more spots available for it. Let me know if you have questions in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys, and thanks for joining the fun.